I got something pretty serious to warn you guys about in patch 1.2. So today I lost, gosh, like 75,000 ingredients without getting my aptitude levels from them. So in my mind, there's just a loss. That was the whole reason I had those mats. For me, it was specifically cooking in my case. Because there's a bug. There's a bug with aptitude that can really screw you if you try to do things in bulk. Now, this is only going to apply to certain professions, but you can, if your goal is to convert in order to get aptitude levels, and you're assuming you're even going to take a loss for it just because you want to get those aptitude levels, well, you're about to lose a lot more money than you were planning on losing. Now, in my case, I lost somewhere around 75,000 total cooking ingredients to this. I lost, I think, 12 to 15,000 tier 5 ingredients and 12 to 15,000 honey, which is now worth something because of this. Finally, honey's worth something, guys. It actually came true. Anyway, so what happens is that you are limited in the amount of trade skill aptitude levels you can gain in one crafting attempt. And I didn't know that. And I was crafting gigantic quantities at once, and it was not giving me the levels, and I did not realize till I had done it 3 or 4 times, and I had thrown away like 12 to 15,000 crafts to basically 12 to 15,000 crafts that gave me absolutely no aptitude XP because I did not realize. So I lost out on like probably 200 to 300 aptitude chests because of this. So let me show you how this works. So I'm gonna show a little clip of my depressive reaction to realizing what happened. All right, next order coming right up. Just to be thrown on the ground. All right, we're at 20. Wait, did I perfectly hit 20, or is 20 the maximum or some crazy shit? We're about to find out. First, I gotta throw away all this crap. Garbage, worthless. Actually, I'm at the point now I've listed them for, it's so cheap now for these that you lose money listing them. Unless you list them for 1 day. Okay, can't throw it all on the ground. Alright. Let's do another batch. Alright, 4,500 hearty meals coming right up. Oh no, am I wasting? Oh no, I've been throwing materials away. We just learned a serious flaw in the system, guys. You can only get 3 levels at a time. I've thrown away like 40 aptitude levels. That means, ah, frick, man. Oh, God, that's bad. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. There goes like 5,000 coins of cooking materials. What an oversight. Oh, my God. Yeah, so that's the bug. That's how it works. I got some more details to say about that, but also my estimate of 5,000 coins was so wrong. When I was crunching the numbers, especially at now prices after the patch, I lost easily 20,000 plus. And that's not including the caches I should have had. The caches I should have had would have had more money. I easily lost 30 to 40,000 coins worth of total value off of that bug. Now, the way that this works is not actually that you can only get 3. I mean, yes, you can only get 3. But you can only... So the way that works, because you can only get 3, it's actually possible in some cases to only be able to get 2. And what I mean by that is, say that... Let me go ahead and get this off of whatever mode. So... Say you're looking at a trade skill, and you see this bar goes around. If you are right before the level, so see where my mouse is? If you are right where my mouse is on a level, then you're only going to be able to get 2 levels at once, because you can only hit this top notch 3 times at once. So it'll go full circle, you got 1 cache, whatever. It'll go another circle, and then it'll go another, like, whatever circle. So if you are right before it, you'll get 2 levels, and it won't let you go anymore until your next craft. But if you're at the start, then you can go a full 3, because it can only hit this top 1 3 times per crafting attempt. So there are certain ones that this applies to, which are, like I said, it's going to be arcana, cooking, and maybe jewel crafting, potentially. I'll get into those and how that works. But first, the main thing is cooking is going to be the biggest one you're going to experience this in. I have already made a thread in the forums about this. And if you guys... So a lot of you might not have even realized that you threw away 10,000 plus coins of materials or something. You guys might not have even realized you did this yet. Some of these people... Like, any of you guys... I know there's probably people out there who are even stocked up on Arcana and were like, day one, bam, made 5,000 potions all at once or something, you also got screwed. And you probably didn't even realize. You were probably just like, man, I thought that was going to give me more, but I guess it just gets me 3. And that's why what you thought, and you walked away. There's a good chance that happened to a lot of people out there. So if you realize after seeing this, if you go, oh my God, that happened to me. I didn't even realize. Feel free to join in on the thread. I'm going to link it below, just below the first paragraph of the description in this video. The link to that thread if you want to go in there and chime in with me about depressively nagging about how much that sucks that happened. I mean, I'm okay with it. It was really sad. It just honestly was really sad. I just wanted to see myself at aptitude 100 day one. And I mean, the price of the mats being gone, the value being gone, yeah, it sucks and all, but whatever. But man, now I can't get cooking aptitude 100 on day one. I was really going to be proud and happy about that. It really took the wind out of my sails. Unfortunate, really unfortunate. So again, if you want to chime in on that post, definitely go and use that link in the description and go talk about your experience if this happened to you. Now, how can you make this happen on anything other than cooking? Well, cooking is the easy one because it only takes around 900 mats to do the full circle 3 times, or 900 hearty meals, which is somewhat reasonable to do. It can actually happen. Arcana jewel crafting, I'm going to have to crunch some numbers. The only way it'd be possible with some of these would be powerful gemstone dust for jewel crafting, and jewel crafting is 900,000 full circle. Arcana, it's going to be just making enough potions in one sitting for any infused. I'm going to actually stop the recording for a second, though. I'm going to crunch the numbers and see, is it even really possible to do those ones? If so, it's only going to happen to people who stockpiled and then went all at once. But let me do the math on that real fast. So for jewel crafting, it's possible, but I honestly doubt anyone actually experienced this. It'd be insane. So to go 3 full circles with jewel crafting would take almost 3,000 pristine gems, and it'd have to be one type of pristine gem all at once. Probably not happening, though it is possible if you did that. If the thing happened of jewel crafting was right before the bar, then you'd only need 2, and then it would have to be 2,000. Was that what it was? Yeah, like 1,800 or 2,000 pristine gems to get the thing to happen, which still, I doubt anyone really experienced it. It is physically possible, but you'd have to be hoarding for a very long time, and I strongly doubt anyone had that happen, but be aware that is definitely possible. Now let me look at Arcana. Now Arcana is where it gets a little scary because it definitely is possible to happen on Arcana. So to go 3 full circles using infused health potions, that's going to be 2,700 infused health potions. That's not including the alkahest, but that's 2 different crafts, so you're not going to encounter it by doing one than the other. But the problem is, and I'm sure this probably happened to someone, is they made the alkahest, which only gets 240. They made a bunch of those, and let's say it took them to right before the first tick. Then they go ahead and craft 2,500 or 4,000 or something infused health potions, and they lost out on almost half of their XP then. Because if you can only go 2 ticks to have it happen, then it's going to be like, I don't have the math in front of me, but like 1,800 or something like that, infused health potions, which is not that unreasonable of an amount to craft. That's actually a little more plausible to craft for people who have full bags and everything. Everything's going from storage to here, whatever. It's possible. And I bet you it happened to somebody. There's a good chance that actually did happen to someone. So mainly it's going to be cooking, but it is possible in the others, to mainly those ones. These ones use way too much XP. It's 2.4 million. It's probably possible to do it from the refining one. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like doing the math, but you'd have to do so many. I doubt anyone actually crafted like 10,000 orichalcum ingots in one click or something. So probably don't have to worry about for those ones. It's mainly cooking and then Arcana. Jewel crafting is not realistically happening. Honestly, one thing that sucks though is that people like me are a pretty super hyper minority of players. So no matter what we do, I'm probably never going to see that value back. Whether they give it in coins, whether they refund items somehow, I'll probably never see those items. I'll never see that wealth again. And, you know, that's fine. I'm a content creator. Like, this is just my job, basically. So if I lose 40,000 coins, you know, it was all for the YouTube. It's fine. It's whatever. But, man, I feel real bad for other people like me out there who I know did the same thing and are not YouTubers. And it was literally just their fun got destroyed. And that's the end. And even if they do try to refund, how do you, like, unless they actually give those items back, which I just doubt they're going to do. Like, I doubt they're going to track and then be like, here's your 15,000 pork bellies, 15,000 honey, 15,000 pork, 15,000 red meat, and 15,000 blueberries or whatever. I just doubt they're going to do that. I strongly, strongly, strongly doubt they're going to do that. And then if they give coins, it's just like, what do they even give? Because, like, if they give them at the value I paid, well, that sucks because now they're worth, like, 10 times what I paid. And for a lot of people, it's the same kind of situation. If they give them after, well, that'd just be crazy. Like, I mean, I'm down to get 50,000 coins or some crazy amount, but I don't know. It just seems weird. So, I don't know. It's unfortunate, but be aware of this bug, especially if you're going to go do cooking. Do not, I repeat, do not craft 4,000 hearty meals in one click. You will regret that instantly. It is very unfortunate. So, always do them in small batches. That's just the safest way to do it. Now, I know that the vast majority of players are never going to encounter this because they're going to be doing small batches because that's just how it's going to work. But don't ever do the thing of, oh, I'm just going to collect for a month and then I'm going to do it all at once and it'll be fun, because that is not going to be fun. You are not going to have fun if you do it like that. Okay, but there is one silver lining to all of this, okay? There's people out there who really, really don't like me, and they love it when I lose money. So for those people, got him. Let's go. Yeah, so that's the only silver lining. Those people are going to be thrilled. So at least there's something good happened out of this. But other than that, it's all around crap. So if this happened to you, feel free to join in the forum thread. Again, it's in the description of this video, just below the first paragraph. And that's really it. It's unfortunate. It can happen to anyone. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it definitely can happen to anyone. Just don't stockpile mass before you use them. Use them in small quantities. But there you go. That's the bug. That's the game-breaking issue. Not really game-break. Well, game-breaking for anyone who experienced it. That's the issue that you need to know about before you go and craft in bulk to get aptitude levels in New World.